This is my most used and abused ender mat. It is the first one and the original that came with my ender, and it is pretty well destroyed. I did order another one a while ago. They're pretty cheap. I got this one and the backing magnet because it's meant to do a completely new surface. So, keeping that in mind, BuildTak was nice enough to send me these. So they sent me 2 BuildTak plates and 2 PEI sheets. So, since I need to replace the mat on the ender bed, I'm thinking I'm going to cover this up, get a razor blade, snip this, wash it real well, and we will cover that with the BuildTak surface. And I have this magnet from the back of the second mat that actually adheres to the bed really well if you find the proper orientation. So we're going to take a BuildTak and make it magnetic. So we're going to try that as well. Now I do have these 2 backup sheets. These are going to be the ones that I place onto the printer and actually test them the way that they're supposed to be applied to ensure that that's done properly. And then we can even compare the properties of the 2. Alright, if you watched my channel before, we have been over orientation before, okay, and which way to orient the mat. Now if I place it with the lettering sideways, I don't get any, I mean, it's magnetic, but the adhesion is poor. If I place it with the words vertically, I get a lot more magnetism there, a lot more cling. So this is the way I want to orient it. And I want to put this sheet on right here. So we're going to remove the 3M tape on this magnet and the backing tape on the back of the PEI sheet. Let me get this a little more square here. Let's try it with the words in the other direction. That adheres just as well, and I get it a little bit better located where I want it. That, I believe, will do. Okay. So, let's go ahead and remove the 3M backing tape. Be careful not to touch our glue there. Now I'm going to peel the backing off of the PEI sheet here. Now what's interesting about this is I'm going to want to wash this very thoroughly before I use it, because even just from barely touching it, the fingerprints are ridiculous. Now, I am going to take this, and we're going to take it somewhere where I can press it flat and iron down on it a little bit, and wash up the surface, and come back and run a print. So, a while back I did that test where I took the magnetic mat and attached the BuildTak surface to it. I have actually only used this once. It did work really well. But the reason I've only used it once is because when they sent me the BuildTak and the PEI, I was really excited about the PEI, so I put that onto a magnetic backer and made my own magnetic mat, something like this. Now it's out on my printer right now and there's a print on it, so I can't take it off, but I will show you in a clip here in just a minute. But these mats were starting to get marred up, and you can see some of the upper layer flaking away and stuff like that. So what I did is I cleaned it really well with solvent and kind of sanded it down a little bit actually, and then I basically just glued this right to the top of it. This underneath is an Ender 3 mat. You can see the tab sticking out here. So the other one This is a secondary mat that I bought. With this mat came the backing magnet that you attach to the actual plate itself, so there were 2 magnets, and I took that backing magnet, as you saw in the video clip earlier, and attached it to the back of the BuildTak PEI. Now, it works extremely well. I've used pretty much nothing but that BuildTak magnetic sheet since I put it on. The adhesion is amazing. I have not had a single filament not stick. And that's including the Tallman stuff that I've put in there. I didn't need to tape it, anything like that, so I was impressed with that. The BuildTak, this also worked really well. Unfortunately, there is a slight height difference between the two, and this has the much thicker magnet on it. So when I swap back and forth between the two, I have to re-level my bed, which leads to me not using this very often unless I'm trying to print a bunch of stuff in a hurry, or I print something big on the PEI and I can't remove it from the build plate. So this is very nice stuff. I will do some more videos on just the BuildTak once I get to actually using it, but I just wanted to say that this PEI is, and I'm trying not to fingerprint it up because it does this stuff. I'll show you some of the surfaces that I've got. Let me turn my light on here, and yeah, I'll show you some of the surfaces I've gotten from the PEI. So as you can see, smooth as glass. That's the plate surface. This is another, and you can see it's very, very nice. And again, you get this nice smooth glass. Like now, this these a couple of these are failed prints. These here are some keychains I'm working on for something, and I'm still working on the design. This was the original, and then I changed to the cassette tape. But my writing is a little too small, so I'm still working on that. So don't judge the model overall. But the surface where it adheres to the build plate is gorgeous.